Hi, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Molly. We're best friends from Los Angeles, California, and we're the co-founders of
Must Love. And this is our podcast.
Welcome back to our podcast. We took another short break because I was sick again. I'm still a little bit sick. Sorry, but this is just how it is when you have toddlers who go to daycare.
We are going to take today to kind of reset, or it's the beginning of the year, even though it's a month into the
February.
year. Yes, it went by very fast. But we want to give an overview of who we are in terms of our products and talk about the evolution of the development of the products and what we care about when we develop our products. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we talk about our very first?
Yes, let's talk about our first baby, which is actually this flavor. This is like the OG. This is what everything, this was the beginning. And this,
our firstborn.
Yes, it's Must Love. Well, it wasn't Must Love then, but it's vanilla, which is vanilla based ice cream. So what's beautiful about this product is that the ingredient list, this is what it contains: bananas, coconut milk, dates, vanilla extract, vanilla beans, vegetable gums, and salt. That's it. That's like, this is as clean as it gets, guys. And I we can talk about gums when we talk about ingredients, but we have a asterisk vegetable gums. We use guar and acacia.
Yes.
And we use a small amount, less than 0.2%, to help maintain our creamy texture.
It's like a sprinkle.
So we'll talk about gums and how people feel about gums. But this is our firstborn. So we love this. We still make and sell a lot of this, and then the evolution came out of this. So we have a variety of different banana-based and oat milk-based ice cream pints. We're drinking out of cashew cookie pints, which this is one of our best sellers.
Yes.
It's delicious. If you haven't tried it, it's almond butter base with bananas, and then it should give you the experience of eating a cookie. So it has date pieces, chocolate chips, cashew pieces, lots of fun inclusions, and it's really, really fun to eat if you can eat ice cream like that, which we can't.
We can't because we have very sensitive teeth. But a hot take, I like to call this trail mix ice cream because it does taste like trail mix, kind of, but in like the best way.
Of course.
In the best way.
And I think adding the almond butter in the base really does something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is very, very delicious.
Yeah.
So this is a bestseller. It's been for a long time. But overall, all our products have very clean ingredient lists. But I'd say our banana-based ice creams for sure have like the cleanest ingredient lists. And then we have our oat milk-based ice cream pints. A new item this year is our birthday cake, which is very exciting.
It has our signature sprinkles in there, and this is launching at Sprouts in like a week.
Yep, so check it out.
Yeah. And why did we launch oat milk pints, Molly?
Well, do you want the real story?
Well, to answer that question, is like banana is like a pretty distinct flavor, and you can't make too many.
Birthday cake banana ice cream would be challenging.
Yeah, or
it would just taste like vanilla with sprinkles.
And mint.
Yes.
I mean, we never launched one because mint we found is hard even with oat, but that doesn't sound good. Mint banana.
So an oat base gave us a lot more flexibility into new flavors, and obviously people are really on board with the oat milk, I'd say.
As a base.
I'd say, it's not a trend anymore. It's here to stay.
Yeah.
So I'd say it just gave us more flexibility in the line as a non-dairy consumer, and a base that's something that a lot of non-dairy consumers are very familiar with. So with those, we launched sandwiches, so
which are brand new,
coming out new. So we have strawberry marshmallow sandwich and a candy bar sandwich, both of which are delicious. I can't choose which is my favorite yet.
We'll find out.
It's hard to say.
You have to eat a lot of each to be able to
really know. What's exciting about our sandwiches is we're using our oat base. The texture is incredible. We got feedback today that was from our co-packer that they couldn't even tell that this was a non-milk base.
Gay Rico is what they said.
Yes. But what's extra fun is that instead of just your classic vanilla ice cream sandwich, ours have fun things inside.
Yeah. So we have real organic strawberries inside the strawberry marshmallow. And then in the candy bar, we have honeycomb candy pieces, which are not made with honey. They're vegan, and peanut pieces. So it should remind you of your favorite candy bar.
So we're really excited about those launching again in Sprouts just in a couple weeks. So check those out. And our next product line is our sprinkles. So I think we've talked about sprinkles before, but what's exciting is that we're launching them on Amazon.
Yes.
So if you look up Must Love Sprinkles, we're selling them in 1 pound bags for you baking enthusiasts.
Serious bakers.
Yes. Or if you have a big event coming up, a big Sunday bar, this is perfect for you. But what's great is that we also have single serve sprinkle packets,
which are good for decorating like 12 cupcakes, 12 cookies, 1 small cake. So for the hobbyists.
Yes.
And also they stay fresh because you're just using one
at a time, and then you can be done with the sprinkles. So right now the SKU that we have is called Lucky Stars. It's really fun. It has cute little stars, little rainbow balls, little...
It's in French, non-pariels.
Pare.
I don't know. She took French.
Long time ago. But they are very fun, like good for any occasion. So those are our sprinkles. And then on to our last product line in the Must Love family.
Sound crazy.
It's like an infomercial. Is our cookies. So I'm going to be the obstacle.
Oh my God, are you okay?
So...
This is very unlike
excited.
you. I'm a little concerned.
Aren't you hyped about our cookies?
I'm super hyped.
Okay, be more hyped.
Okay. It's just not in your nature to be like this. I'm concerned.
You said that I need to
emote more and manifest
more.
Yeah, it's true. I did say that to her yesterday.
So
we have to manifest our success.
I mean, making them in of itself is a success.
It's true.
They are very fun. So we have 2 flavors, chocolate and birthday cake. We have an open bag here, so we're gonna eat them chew zone. We don't have a mic here, but it's okay. What's your favorite birthday cake? I think me too. And we're not even birthday cake people.
No, but ours is not as
artificial.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gross. It's good, but a lot of the birthday cake flavored stuff is
often sickly sweet, and
makes me feel nauseated. But this is just sweet enough.
Yes. So, they're in. What's great about birthday cake is that they have fun little sprinkles on them, but overall for our cookies, there are no sugar added.
Yes, they're all sweetened with dates, no added sugar, which is really, really hard to do and unique in the cookie space, and something that you could feel good about eating yourself. I mean, even total sugars is only 5 grams. Yeah. There's very little sugar in it, and what sugar there is from real natural dates.
And I think this is a good segue into talking about in product development, how we've really thought about each product line. Yeah. What's been most important, what have been kind of guiding pillars or principles even from the start. And I'd say it's evolved. It's really been an evolution since our first product.
But I feel like the cookies kind of bring us back to the original. Because so when we first launched vanilla, it was a super clean ingredient list. It's bananas, coconut dates. For the most part, that's all that's really in there. That's 99% of the ingredients in there. And we were all about whole ingredients and no added sugar, just real naturally occurring sugar. And
I think for the most part, we've really stayed true to that, although in evolving the ice cream line, adding more flavors to the mix.
And moving to oat milk.
Yeah, moving to oat milk, and also doing things with more inclusions.
Which are the bits and pieces, and
the bits and
fun
bobs.
Chunks.
A lot of those, we always sourced very clean ingredient lists, but there were things that we couldn't get away without
using cane sugar.
Not using cane sugar.
Yeah.
But overall, the bases of our ice creams have continued to be very clean.
Yes.
In terms of sweetening with dates or coconuts.
Yeah. But can I talk about like the business side of that? How that's very confusing to explain to people, because it's really hard to communicate that, like, well, the base of the ice cream. So the ice cream itself has no added sugar, but then the things inside the ice cream have added sugar. And then so you get into this like slippery slope gray area of communication. And, you know, we're trying to make the cleanest ingredient ice creams possible, but then communicating that gets all muddied up.
Yeah.
And because you still need the flavors to be fun.
And I think that, but it's not like we've compromised our values or anything as a company or what we stand for, because overall, what our goal is not to be this super like restrictive ingredient list company.
Yeah.
It's really to add as much wholesome ingredients in things that still taste really, really delicious and fun to eat.
Yes.
I think this lends itself to who we are and how we eat and how we view food. Hannah's something that's called an effortless eater. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so in our old job before starting Must Love, in our corporate gig, it was like a really big CPG company, food company. And so they had a fancy consumer segmentation. So like, what kind of eater and shopper are you for food? And I am what is called an effortless eater. And basically you just eat to bring joy to your life. Like you don't really have I don't count calories. I don't count my macros. I don't really diet. I just eat what I want to eat. And so
it's like following your body what it needs too.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just eating junk all the time.
It does need a lot of cookies though.
but like, you know, when you want to eat a salad the day, it's not because, that's what's in my diet.
Yes.
It's like, my body needs a salad and I want to eat this delicious salad and I'm really enjoying it.
Yes, like on Monday we had salads.
Yes.
So that's true. So it's not restrictive. It's not about like
following Whole30 or a very restrictive
program or something.
I'd say also overall as a company, obviously we're non-dairy, and that's from
our lactose intolerance.
Yeah, that's just always been something that isn't good for our bodies, and so we're making products for people like us who can't process dairy. And so overall, all of these items will always be plant-based.
Yes.
Because we're plant-based,
but
in that way.
Yes, but where our cookies, I feel like, really reflect our original inspiration for vanilla is that, you know, we were able to make these specifically mindfully without using added sugar and using just dates, which is exactly how we came up with Must Love in the first place with our vanilla flavor. And they're covered in like smooth frosting. The cookie itself is crispy, but it's sweet.
And they're still sweet, but the sugars are coming from dates.
Yeah.
And so it's not like we don't eat candy or sugar or chocolate and all these delicious things, but we also want places. We eat a lot of fruit, and we want to find treats that are more wholesome in terms of their ingredient list. And that's what we're creating with these products.
Exactly.
And I think we saw a gap in the market for something like really fun, like a frosted cookie that is better for you. Like, we don't see that in the market right now. I'd say something that out of all our product lines that Hannah and I in particular are very excited about is for our sandwiches generally as a form factor, because even though we started with frozen desserts, Hannah and I have always had a hard time eating ice cream because we both have very sensitive teeth. I'm a grinder, I have TMJ and I grind my teeth, and so I have lots of crowns in my mouth.
Same.
So does Hannah. I have, I think, 10. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, because I've cracked through crowns.
Oh.
So ice cream is really hard for me, and so sandwiches is a form that's really much easier on our teeth.
Yeah.
Because there's like the protection of the sandwich cookie, and then as the ice cream inside is melting, you can chew it together, and it's a lot easier on your teeth. So we're very excited. Of all the samples I probably have eaten the most of, the sandwiches. They're very easy to eat, very quick to eat. So we're really excited.
When we were roommates in San Francisco, in our early 20s, we used to eat the Tofutti Cuties because
Yes.
that was like one of the only non-dairy ice creams out there, and we had such sensitive teeth. It was like the one thing we would indulge in. Yeah. Man, that was a long time ago.
So that's very exciting in terms of new product lines for us.
What is Cora the most excited about?
So
Cora is Molly's daughter.
My daughter is very, I mean, she likes all our products, obviously, but she loves our cookies.
Yeah.
And so we've been in heavy R&D and like early production days, and so I usually have cookies in my car, and so
like and all over your house,
Yeah.
like all the ugly ones and like the weird
earlier
ones.
Like she's tried every form of cookie. She's loved every form of cookie from like day one.
I took one away from her once, and she looked so hurt. I like didn't know what to do.
But she's been every morning getting a cookie on the way to school. She's kind of new to school, and so mornings are hard because she's used to just playing all day with me or grandma, and so getting her into the car has been a little bit challenging. And not that I'm bribing her, which I mean I'm not against it anyway, but in the mornings she gets a cookie in the car, and
But what does she do with the cookie?
She likes to hoard it and hold it till we get to school, and she's like still holding it and waving it in my face like, oh, I have this treat. And I have to tell her, you have to eat the cookie before you get to class because you can't make your classmates all like
jealous,
confused of why you have cookies in the morning. But that's part of it. It's like, I don't feel bad about giving her one frosted cookie in the morning. Obviously, it's like, some people feel a certain way about giving sugar in the morning. I feel okay about it. She eats fruit in the morning, sugar.
Yeah.
But one cookie isn't going to spike her sugar levels like crazy, and it's just a little treat, and it's still pretty wholesome.
Well, so that's a myth.
Yeah, I know.
That sugar and hyperactivity.
Yes.
Yeah.
She eats sugar all day. I mean, she's a fruit queen, so she eats.
You know, Jessica, my daughter, only eats fruit when she's with Cora.
Like, we are going through berries like crazy.
I know,
so.
it's a fancy baby.
Yeah. And so she doesn't know that I make these cookies, but it's an added benefit. That
Has she seen the
cookies.
packaging?
Oh, our faces on the back?
Yeah, because our faces are on the back of the packaging. Has she seen it?
She's seen the bag, but I haven't pointed it out.
Oh.
On the way home today, I'll ask her. Like,
who's that?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be fun.
Yeah. But you know, that's like the overall part of this that I love too, is like, these are products we made obviously for ourselves, but also for our kids.
Yeah.
And like our friends' kids, and for our kids' friends. And so I think
they're the perfect lunchbox treat.
Oh, that's the other thing. So since my daughter started preschool, Hannah's very lucky in that her school provides very beautiful lunches every day. I have to pack lunches, and I'm like very stressed out about it because you get on TikTok or Instagram and there's like so much pressure to have these crazy bento boxes, and I don't know how those ladies do it because mine are very ugly. But what is
we
great,
have to post one of them.
My bentos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like realistic bentos.
Okay.
That should be a whole thing. Like realistic bento. Like, come on, ladies.
Like expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
Because my bentos are
like some people create like Sanrio portraits.
I know.
Like,
okay.
Wow.
I've like done rice balls once, and it was such a pain in the butt. And you know how preschool they don't throw away the lunch because they want you to see how much they ate. So like the one time I spent time like making rice balls and like doing all this stuff, I open up the thermos and all of them are still sitting there. So it's like, why am I even putting this much effort? So it's a lot of pressure, but I've gotten better at it. But anyway, what's great about bentos is I can open a bag of these cookies, throw 2 in, and I feel like at least she's gonna eat something here. In this bento, she'll eat the cookies. She always eats the fruit and the cookies.
There's 1 gram of protein per serving, as well as 1 gram of dietary fiber from the dates.
Well, I feel okay that she has some sustenance. And so, yeah, I think this is just an exciting item, not just for us, because we like cookies, but for our kids, our friends' kids.
And all families with young children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like a overview of kind of all our products as they stand today. As I'm sitting here looking at all of it, it is quite a lot that we're doing. But
That's why we have our team.
Yeah, we have our team. There's more to come. We just want to bring more and more fun things to people.
Yeah.
The people.
Oh my God, what's next? Like, please, nothing else.
I don't know. We'll let you know.
On that note, goodbye. Talk to you next week.
Thank you for listening. If you want to keep up to date on all our shenanigans, subscribe and review wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on Instagram and TikTok
at Must Love Co.
Thank you.